Evelyn had always believed that the world was loud because she was too quiet. She moved through school corridors like a shadow present, but unnoticed, or worse, noticed only by the wrong people. The bullying didn't start loudly. At first, it was small comments that floated around her like whispers. Why does she walk like that? She's so weird. Miss Nobody. Each word pricked her like a small needle. None of them hurt enough to bleed, but together they began to drain something from her confidence, courage, and eventually, identity. Soon, Evelyn stopped looking into mirrors because she no longer recognized the girl staring back. The smiles she gave were broken. The silence she kept was heavy, and the belief she carried was simple. Maybe I'm not enough. One afternoon, after another painful day of whispers and laughter aimed at her, Evelyn remained seated long after the bell had rung. The classroom emptied, but her heart felt full with questions she didn't know how to ask. That was when David walked in. David wasn't the loud type. He wasn't the class star or the fearless extrovert. He simply had a calm presence, one that made storms pause for breath. "You didn't move," he said gently. "Are you okay?" Evelyn tried to smile, the kind that said, "Please don't look too closely," but David did. "No, you're not," he continued. "I know that face. I wore it for years." Evelyn blinked. "You? But you're confident." He let out a soft laugh. "Confidence is what people see. Identity is what you discover." She didn't understand, not yet, but he sat down beside her, and for the first time in a long time, someone didn't rush away from her silence. Over the next few days, David became her unexpected friend. He didn't pry, he didn't judge. Instead, he offered her pieces of the truth she didn't know she needed. "Your identity isn't a mirror," he told her one morning. "It's a foundation. Mirrors break easily. Foundations don't." He left sticky notes in her books. "You're enough. You matter. You are not what they say. You are who you are becoming." Evenly read them quietly, sometimes with tears she hid, sometimes with a smile she didn't. Slowly, something shifted inside her. She began holding her books differently, not as shields, but as tools. She raised her head more often. Her voice, once a whisper, started showing up in small answers in class. It wasn't magic, it was awakening. One morning, as she walked through the hallway, the familiar murmurs rose again. A whisper here, a giggle, their old wounds trying to reopen. But Evelyn wasn't the same shadow that had walked these halls before. When a bully muttered something under his breath, she turned, not angrily, not defensively, but with a quiet, firm strength.